As well, and this is Chris with That Square Sports Podcast, and I'm here to talk about your Cleveland Browns. Cleveland is the reason. That was a Kid Cudi song like in 2010 or 9. I don't know. Somebody fact check that in the comments. But the OTAs today, I'm not going to lie. Deshaun Watson's shoulder looks freaking good. Dude, man. And I know, once again, like I've said in every other OTAs, I know they're throwing against Caspers and practice squad guys, and of course the coaches with bucket hats on. I don't know what that's about. But I will say this. I'd rather you guys have your $200 million plus quarterback actually out there doing drills than him at home. So this is a huge step for, of course, Browns fans seeing that. Obviously, haven't heard much word from Chubb, but with the injury. But I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm really impressed, obviously, with what you guys have done. You didn't have much draft capital, obviously, in the draft, but getting Jerry Jeudy, he's not an all-star receiver. Yes, I get that, but I will say this. He has the potential to be electrifying in this offense, obviously, with Amari Cooper, Elijah Moore, adding him, the Njoku at tight end. I honestly see that. And, with you guys being ranked the best defense last year in the NFL, and on top of that, I feel like San Fran had a better defense than y'all. But it's not about that, though. It's not about that. It's the Browns' time to shine. Browns' time to shine. With that being said, having that defense come back, probably the best offensive line in football now. I will agree with that 100%. Seeing those things in the OTAs, most of the players coming back, doing their thing, I am very impressed with this one. I don't think that the Browns are going to be bad. I think you're going to be a tough team come season, mid-season like. I know the division is going to be extremely excruciating for you guys. When I say that, oh my God, it's going to be some problems. But I love your draft pick, obviously with, Michael Hall coming out of Ohio State with the D-line to kind of help out. I think that was a good pick. Running back room, like I said, once again, we're just going to see how it goes with Nick Chubb, if he's going to, participate 100%. Obviously these are not mandatory, but it would be nice to see, a positive result for Nick Chubb, especially with that injury. Now, back to Deshaun Watson, because I feel like this should be the main topic of this video. Deshaun Watson been putting out that fire, especially with Elijah Moore in these couple highlights. I will say this, respectfully. Will Deshaun Watson throw for over 3,000 yards passing? Will he stay healthy? These are my questions to you guys with the Browns here, because I honestly think that Deshaun Watson has not returned on the investment, especially with the Texans trade. And as a Texans fan, I'm not going to lie, I miss Deshaun Watson, but I'm kind of glad we ain't got him no more at the same time. And it not going to switch in the blink of an eye, you know what I'm saying, next year. So it is what it is. But I'm just saying for right now, in retrospect and in hindsight, it seems to me that Deshaun Watson really hasn't stepped up to the plate. And I'm kind of putting him in that category now where, does he have more to prove than Josh Allen? Does he have more to prove than Justin Herbert? Because, the guys were there in Cleveland, and I know that he got injured. Obviously, the shoulder thing wasn't enough. He came back. So I really want to know, will he throw for over 3,000 yards this season? That's my question to you guys. Next question, who steps up and who's the real X factor in this offense outside of Chubb and Amari Cooper? Because really we don't know to be honest with you, we don't know if Deshaun Watson is going to play a full season or not. I have to be real and keep it honest with you, keep it a buck with you. But is it Elijah Moore? Is it Njoku, how he came on when he was with Joe Flacco? Is it, Strong? I know that he's kind of down in the depth chart when it comes to running backs, but you guys have an exceptionally well offensive line. So I just kind of want to know what you guys' thoughts on that. I know it's really more of an offensive talk because your defense is really solid. Your defense and your offensive line is extremely solid for Cleveland. I really like what Stefanski's doing up there. I really don't have much negative things to say outside of the fact that this is the part of the video where you're going to want to skip. If you're not subscribed to the YouTube channel, please subscribe, hit the like button, also comment, and of course, the Texans are going to win the Super Bowl this year. So we want you to embark on this journey with us, please. I know this is a Cleveland video, I get it, I understand, but also I am a Texans fan. Back to the OTAs. But yeah, man, I really think that, I think that Deshaun Watson's really got to ease back into this and kind of take ownership, because if not, and I hate to say this, do you move on from Deshaun? Like, if you don't see it in by week 4 or 5, that's too early. Maybe week 7, week 8 or 7, do you move on from Deshaun? It's a lot of pressure But let's keep it a buck. Do you really want to continue to see this go down and keep unfolding, and just go ahead and reset the clock while you got this exceptional? Because it's hard to find great defensive players and it's hard to find good offensive linemen. So that's what I'm saying. Do you really want to just reset the clock? Because I saw what you did with Joe Flacco. You guys did a phenomenal job with Joe Flacco. So that's kind of one of the things I'm looking at as I see these OTAs and I see Deshaun Watson out there letting it fly. He does look good, I'm not going to lie. I might even cop a Ford jersey just because I mess with Deshaun. He put us back on the map as Texans fans. I ain't going to lie. I mess with him. But it is what it is. You guys let me know in the comments what you think. And, of course, as always, man, be safe and also be respectful in them comments. Peace.